Hello everyone. So nice music in it. Little too dramatic maybe, but okay. So the point is, I've been playing chess randomly, like actually randomly, but never really got. I mean, I know like one or two or three moves in openings, but I don't really know all the lines. And this Levi Rosman guy, Gotham Chess, keeps telling if you wanna improve chess. I mean, he recently released a video where he said that for improve chess, I have to learn some openings, and then in that openings, I really have to study few lines and play couple of hundred of games in each open. So that's the whole point of this exercise now. I don't know why the music stopped, but okay. Trying to fix it, guys. Trying to fix it. Let's go to the next one. This what is this called? Groove really sucks. Okay, this is all non-copyrighted music by the way, so don't worry. Why would you worry? I have to worry. I'll reduce this little bit so that this won't be too loud and then. Okay, so this is official now. Groove music sucks and cannot play any track for more than 20 fucking seconds. So I have to figure out a way now to play this in something else. Open with VLC media player because that's a good player. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, let's see the music levels in OBS. Cool, cool, cool. See, I hate this. I really hate this. Is it Control L or something? Yes, Control L. Playlist add file. Audio. I hope I can add 4 files. Yes. Okay, sorry about that. So let's start. So there is white openings and black openings, and of course, as I am weird, I want to start with black opening because white opening is I generally play Queen's Gambit declined, or I mean, I can't decide declined. I play 1d4 basically, but okay, that's we can learn that. I just want to learn Caro-Kann because 1d4 has so many variations, but Caro-Kann seems like a really good opening for a beginner like me, and also like hopefully it doesn't have too many complicated lines, and also it's supposed to be a very good opening in my level of chess, which is around 1400s 1400s of elo rating in chess. So yeah, that's it. Let's see. Okay, so let's read this book. This is a book by John Watson called Mastering the Chess Openings. I did not buy this. I leave the rest to your imagination. So let's just read it out loud, right? Cool. Caro-Kann defense, boom, and okay. This is the official starting point for the Caro-Kann. Now, 2d4 is played, I mean, as in 1e4 c6, 1e4 and c6. Let us make the same here, 1e4 c6. This is the official opening, right? Cool. Now 2d4 is played in a clear majority of games, though naturally white can try to react to the idea of 2d5 in other ways. As always, these early deviations can be very educational, and one of them sets up a respectable structure that is played on a regular basis. Okay, let's see. Caro-Kann, 2 knights. 2f3. Okay. 2c4 is another important alternative to the main lines. 2d5, e5. 2d5, 2e5, knight f3, d6, c4 is some of the old Indian defense that most Caro-Kann. See, I'm not pretending that I got all this. Just that we'll just go with it for now. Defense that most Caro-Kann players are comfortable with. Okay. Pano. Okay, okay, okay. It can also try. Come on, man. What are you trying to do? Hmm. Cool. So this is supposed to be 2 knight f3, right? Hmm. This book is very confusing for me, man. Okay, 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 okay. Let us pause the music for a while. Okay. Let's concentrate. Caro-Kann 2 knights, right? This is supposed to be teaching us Caro-Kann 2 knights. Okay, let's see. C4 is another important alternative to the main lines. 2 knight f3. That's what is promised with this. Right, right. So this is the white's move. That's what they're saying. 2 c4 is another important alternative. C4. This is accelerated Panova. Okay, that's what chess.com says. Here also the Pano at okay. Just go back. So this is officially Caro-Kann. Okay, that's cool. This is like the shortest where it gets decided. I feel okay. I don't know. Okay, and alternative to the main lines. Main line is 2d5. Okay, knight f3. So we are currently reading 2 knight f3. Here, then 2d5. Cool. Knight f3 d5 to e5. Why would it be to e5? Hmm. Main line is 2d5. Okay. Okay, we'll just ignore this bracket and 3 e5 d 3 e takes d5. Uh-huh. And c takes d5. Yes. Usually transfers into the pano at attack by means of 4d4. Cool. 4d4. See later in this chapter. Okay, that means we don't have to see it now. So e4 c6 is the Caro-Kann, and we are currently studying Caro-Kann 2 knights, which means knight f3 will come into the board. Okay. Mm, right. So after that 2 e5. Okay, 2 e5, 3 knight f3. Wait, what? Why would it 3 knight f3 d6? I thought this already happened. Is some sort of okay, fine. We are just going to ignore this. Just a second. I'll be back. Sorry about that. It was just a small interruption. Hope that's fine. Cool. So where are we at? Hmm. Yes. So we are going to ignore all this shit and let's go. Okay. White can also try 4 c takes d5 when yes, yes. So we should see this. So main line is 2d5. Yeah, knight f3 d5 and 3 e takes this takes. Yes. White can also try 4 c takes d5, and that's what happened, right? That's what happened. 4 c takes d5. The c3 takes d5. When 4 uh, knight takes d5. Ah, queen takes d5 loses tempo after knight c3. That is true. But it's saying 5. I don't know why. Fifth. I mean, this is still the fourth move, I guess. Okay, however serious that may or may not be, white will follow up with d4. Okay, what happens? White will follow up with d4 and some advantage. Example 5, knight a5. Knight a5. What? Queen a5. That is a5. Why would it go to a5? Okay, for example, he is saying if he goes here, he'll just go to d4 and knight f6. Yeah, knight f6 and knight f3. That's already there, man. Okay, saying d. Where's d? BW, BW. Okay, it's just not happening, not happening. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we might have run into little advanced book here. Cool. So let's just go back up. This is fine, Barbara. Okay, this compares well for white with a Scandinavian defense because black cannot restrain white's center by the useful c6. Okay, in return, white has no pawn on c2, but in Scandinavian, the c2 pawn can be a disadvantage for white for a couple of reasons. Should we flip our board so that it looks like this? What do we say? Where do we go here? Are we even remotely there? Flip the board. Where did this pawn go? Yeah, it's just confusing. Let's just go here. Okay, this is the position we have. Perfect. How the hell do I study openings? This is turning out to be very bad. It is not telling me what to do. Man, this is so confusing. Okay, let's back up. We didn't learn anything. Say knight f3 happens. So what next, macha? 2 knight f3. Cool. This is not such a good book. Or maybe it's because we don't know all this sci-fi stuff. Okay, this compares well with the Scandinavian defense. Okay, let's just look at the Scandinavian defense. 1e4, d5, e takes d5, queen takes d5. Here, by the way. Knight c3. This is a stupid opening. I know this. Knight a5. D4. Knight f6. And knight f3. Okay, so this is the position which we landed in Scandinavian defense. They are saying this is exactly what happened a little bit before, but instead this pawn is missing, right? Okay, cool. This is better. Because black cannot restrain white's central center by the useful c6. Here black can play c6 to control the white's center, but instead if you go to the same line with Caro-Kann, you will not have this pawn. That's what they're saying. That's nice. In return, white has no pawn on c2. Okay, let's just compare these two positions. The one here, cool. The one here and the one on the board. I mean, one here and one on the board. Because, let's see. This pawn is missing here and this pawn is missing here. Two pawns. These two pawns got exchanged each other. So cool. Actually, is it good for white or what are you saying? But in Scandinavian, the c2 pawn can be a disadvantage for white for a couple of reasons. For one thing, it's a target on the bishop for f5. Okay, I mean f5. Yeah, whenever it comes here, it's a target. Cool, that is real. That's cool. And sometimes knight on b4, when if it comes here, then it can be a target. Cool. But more significantly, it's not up on c4 to make the center more mobile, nor on c3, where it would be perfect to protect white. Most it's not upon c4 to make center more mobile. I mean, yeah, c4 doesn't really do anything. That's what they're trying to say. Nor on c3 where it protects white's d4. Okay. Furthermore, you should not note that without a c pawn, white has handy move queen b3. Queen b3. Yes, that is true. I mean, without this pawn, yes, it's there. If black's c8 bishop strays from the queen side, black's c8 bishop strays from the queen side. Okay, if it's not, yeah, if it's there, you can do that. Cool. Thus, instead of, okay, let's back up. So we reached a Scandinavian defense position, but now we want to go back and see how we reach the same thing in the Caro-Kann, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, knight f3, knight f3, then d5. This takes, right. He takes d5, c takes d5. He takes d5, c takes d5. Cool. White also can try 4 c takes d5. Then what the hell is the third move? This is the third move. Let's just reset, okay? e4, c6. Knight f3. Where is the third move? I think this is the move here. See, 3 e takes d5. C takes user. White can also try 4 c takes d5. Where 4 queen takes d5. Then what is the third move here? If you see this, the knight is here. The knight is coming there later, right? I mean, what the hell is the third move here? Not able to figure out, man. It's very irritating. I mean, this, I don't see it. This, queen takes d5. Where, how can queen take d5? This is irritating. How is this lost? 2c4. Okay, 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 cool. Okay, 2c4. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 2c4. We are reading 2c4. Okay, okay. Hmm. If this happens, this ever happens. So let me. Okay, now I got it. Come on, boys, I got it. E4, C6. This is the Caro-Kann. Nice. And now 2c4 and then d5 and then what? See, E takes d5, C takes d5. C takes d5. Queen takes. Knight comes. This moves here, and then this comes here, and this comes here. Perfect. Now these two are exactly same, right? Yes. Wow. Now we understand, man. Oof. So this is a line which we are studying right now. Cool. Now what? Hmm. They're saying it's continuing. Uh-huh. Thus, instead of 4 queen takes d5, which happened here, if you just back up, yeah, queen takes d5. Black almost always wants to play knight f6 right here. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. And knight c3 is followed. Protecting that pawn. And 5 bishop takes b5 will even to lead to white losing. Oh, is it? Bishop takes b5 check? Oh no, it's not take, sorry. Now bishop. Instead of 5 knight c3, if you do this, will even to lead to white losing. The losing back his d pawn after either 5 bishop d7 or 5 knight b d7. In the later case, a6. A6 or b5 or a6 or b5. Yeah, if something happens, then a6 and then b5, all of this can happen. Or knight b6, it seems. Then knight b6 can follow. Okay, cool. So let's go back to yeah. So this bishop b5 check leads white to losing back the d pawn. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if this happens, sorry, yeah, this happens and then this is attacked by 3 players and this no more has check. So eventually, whatever you do, even if you do this, you just lose the pawn and lose your family. Black ends up better. That is awesome, right? Right. See, what I really should have done is I should have prepared this opening myself and then told you guys, right? But I'm stupid. So yeah, bishop b5 check. This might have happened. So instead, okay, instead of So instead of queen takes d5, so here this could have been, but this happened, this did not happen, this happened, and here if they check, white actually loses its advantage. It's the story here. Cool. So if you are white in this Caro-Kann, you do not. Okay, so let us actually rewind what all we learned. Okay, can we do that? Yes, we are 25 minutes in, and the only thing we learned is, let's reset the board. Yes, sorry. If e4 c6 happens, and if you play this, which I've never seen in my life of 1400, they always come with d4. That's a main line. This is the side line. So you do this, they do this, do this, they do this, and this. That is the instant replay of the situation. Here we are studying. Okay. So this here what is this is the whole bracket which we studied right now. Okay. Now we are at knight f6 and knight f6 followed by knight c3. We are here actually. 5 knight c3. Perfect. So from here, if you continue, 5 knight takes d5, 6 d4, and we are back to isolated queen's pawn position. So here takes and d4. You have to isolated queen's pawn. Yeah, isolated queen's pawn. This is the isolated queen's pawn because oh, that's a terrible way to draw isolation, but you get the point. If he takes, you're actually helping me because isolated queen pawn is being removed. We are back to isolated queen's pawn position that characterizes the Panov attack. This is the Panov attack. The text move knight f3 is easily white's most promising independent try and deserves a look for those who want some somewhat less traveled path. Ah, so basically this is all for white. If you are playing as white, right? I think. Huh? We'll check that. We'll check that. So you get it. This is the Pano, and this is better for nobody in the end. That's interesting. So the text move knight f3 is easily white's most promising independent try and deserves a look for all those ones less traveled path. Okay, cool. Let's reset this. So e4, sorry, c6 and two knights variation. So knight f3 that happens. This happens a lot actually. So to d5. This also happens. This actually happens a lot. So if you're still playing white now, to d5. Sorry, yeah, to knight c3. That's interesting. This sequence tries to use piece play and quick development to cause black discomfort. For instance, line A in the next note is a good example of this. Oh yeah, this is nice. Okay, if black plays 3, d takes e4, uh-huh, knight takes e4, uh-huh, bishop f5 check. What? Why would bishop go to f5? Oh, sorry, I'm bad. F5. Yes, bishop f5. Yes, bishop. Sorry. White shows the benefit of his quick development by harassing the bishop with knight g3. Yes, yes, yes. And bishop g6. Yeah, this actually happened to me. Oh, wow. Two knights. Okay, this actually happened. Let's talk, guys. e4, c6, and develop with knight f3. They come. Generally, what happens here is this. But what they're saying is, instead of that, what if I do this? These people will be greedy and say it's pawn. Yes, but take this, but I harass you. This is good development. Two knights here means I conquer your ass. So I go back. Ah, that's nice. Bishop g6. Mm-hmm. And h4 threatening h5. That's nice. This will be trapped. So they have to respond with h5 themselves. Nice. Okay, cool. So compare this with the standard line, which is d4, d5, knight c3, d takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop f5, and bishop g3 and f6. Sorry, bishop g3 and g6. In our current position with two knight f3, d5, knight c3. Yeah, I mean our position with two knight f5, d5, knight c3. This is the position. The f3 knight is ready to spring to e5. Yes, that is true. White will at least white will at the very least win the two bishops and remain good development. Keep in mind, winning position bishop pair often comes at the cost of development. That is true. Okay, so yeah, we saw this line here. Okay, now what they're saying is after this, 3 knight c3, go for bishop g4. This is the most player's choice. Bishop g4, like here. Instead of here, here, here. Bishop g4, this is the most player's choice. That's what is being said here. Cool. Let's come back. Otherwise, we are going through this otherwise line where it is like this. Remember how it came through? D4 and then like this, and takes, come here, and come here. After 6h4, this is 6h4. Play goes to 6h6. Okay. This is Caro-Kann defense classical variation according to chess.com. See, this stream has many awkward pauses. So if you have a problem with that, just I don't know what to say because no one is watching anyway. Right. So yes, let's continue. I don't know why I did that. Yes, yes. So uh, after 6h4, play goes to 6h6. Uh-huh. And there's another bracket. Okay, before going to 6h6, let's go to knight f6. That okay, sorry, knight f6. That feels kind of weird. Because yeah, if you push, I can support. H5. Oh, okay. 7h5. Bishop e4. Why would you go to bishop e4? Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. And 9d4? What 9d4? Dude, you are killing me now. What? It's already in d4, right? Okay, reset the board. I'm confused totally. And white always go to 1e3. Okay. So, we are. This is Caro-Kann, right? 2 knight f3. So we do this and then continues with to d5, knight c3, bishop g4. Are we doing this or no? I think we're doing takes. Yeah, 3 takes c4, knight takes, bishop f5, goes back, h6, and knight here. Knight here, cool. Knight f6, 6 knight f6. Finally, we are here. Sorry about that. And h5, knight e4, bishop e4, knight takes e4, knight takes e4, and d4, e6. Uh-huh. Bishop d3 gives white two bishops and good development. That is true. It has a bishop pair and also decent development. Actually, better development maybe than black, if I might say so. I can't say so because I'm not a chess guy. Instead of that, 6 at 6. So here we went 6 knight f6 instead of we go 6 h6 and 7 knight e5. Okay, that's weird. Queen d6. Uh-huh. There is another branch. Okay, this is hopeless. There's so many branches here. It's not even funny anymore, man. Okay, let's continue with the branch actually. So this yellow part we will get from 8 knight takes g6, eu, queen takes g6, and 9 is d4. Okay, that's very weird. And white will soon play knight d3, forcing queen to move again. That is true. I mean, whatever. For example, e3 to open this bishop up, then we'll just play this and go queen again. That's a good line. So yes, let us back up on this line again, right? Oh my god. So what this line is essentially e4, c6, knight f3, and d5. Is there knight c3 here? I think knight c3 is here. And then if we are going in line with takes, comes here, goes back, uh-huh, uh-huh, and then this happens, and then this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. So this is the line which, yes, so this is the line A, and engine says it's better for white. So we are preparing against Caro-Kann, I assume. What is this book? I just randomly downloaded this book and just wanted to play Caro-Kann. Never really seen. This is the book, okay? I do understand this is okay. Caro-Kann. Okay. This is e4. I didn't want to do that. Fill it out. King's Gambit. Semi-open game, Sicilian Caro-Kann. See, let's go to introduction to the semi-open games. That's cool. The semi-open games are a disparate group of opening with clear commons with immediate unbalance the play. They all prepare to counter in some manner. White's plan to create a classic pawn center with 2d4. It has it has been said that openings and semi-open games always give something up to fulfillment. The French defense, for example, blocks the Caro-Kann defense, takes CCK away from Black's Knight. Well, the Khan defense, okay. None of it applies to 1e5, so one could argue that in some sense best defense to 1e4. But 1e5 makes its own concession. Black's pawn becomes unprotected target of attack. Furthermore, if we look at the other scenario of e4, e5 is pointless. So yeah, that's a very big thing. And first one Sicilian because Sicilian has so many variations. I thought I'll go with Caro-Kann, but turns out that was a mistake in it. Oh my god, dragon, accelerated dragon, all that is there. This is nice. I don't know whether you can do this in your map. Okay, where were we? Still Sicilian? Seriously? My god. Come on, enough with the Sicilian already. Knight off variation. Initially knight off course. But no. Can't do that. I wonder how we can use any of this. Okay, this is bad now. Still Sicilian? Still Sicilian. Still Sicilian. Okay, now I'm dead. Straight up dead. Where is the Caro-Kann? 251. Oh my god. So it's like 255 maybe. Caro-Kann. Cool. Caro-Kann 2 knights. We are here. If we just back up here, we can see what happened here. E4. Sorry. The hell. E4. C6. Knight F3. And this is played. This takes, goes here, comes here, goes here, h6, and then knight comes here. Oh yeah, they reply with h6. Sorry, h4, h6, knight here, queen here, takes, and opens up the bishop. If you open up your bishop, I'm gonna do this. This is the threat. Perfect. And meanwhile, they are saying a variation here somewhere. I don't know. Queen to move again. Okay. So this is the variation which we missed with a question mark. 7. Now we have 7 is 95, and here instead of that h7, yeah, bishop h7. If we go bishop h7, then white is extremely good. Okay, so I just I used to hide my freaking bishop here to preserve the bishop. Loses to queen f3. Ah, okay. Knight f6. Yes, it seems natural. I mean, the bar came down kind of. Okay, if this ever happens, then queen b3, the double attack seems like b3. With the double attack on these two pawns, what you gonna do? That's mate. So okay, that's great. Actually, that's nice. Did you get this variation? I'm gonna reset this board and show you. Cool. So what they're saying is, if you do this, and play knight f3 is good. Oh, but I'm a D4 player. It's for E4 players, but okay. Are we still in E4 openings? Is that what's happening here? Caro-Kann, Caro-Kann. Huh. Yeah, I think it's better to have the music, right? If I'm doing this kind of thing. Sorry. Maybe I should have started in the beginning. This is section 2, right? Section 1 is open games. Okay, it's weird. Taimano variation. Caro-Kann seems cute. I'm sorry. Cute and small. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, so to preserve the bishop, if you go back, you will be fecked. That's the whole point. Sorry, yeah, I'm turning on the music again. Okay, cool. Maybe there's a way for this to happen at a very low volume. Yeah, I think this volume is fine. What do you say? Is it too low for you? Maybe I'll increase for you without increasing for me. That's where I love the OBS. Okay, so between chess and this, yes, this happens. Takes two knights variation. So this is the Caro-Kann two knights variation. Here we are, right? Right. So here we are talking about, yes, here we are. 3. What is the white's third move? Already white, yeah, white. Two knights variation as white. And now here line B is knight takes knight f6. If you play knight f6 right now, that seems to have done what? Before it's fine, but now it's okay. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. E5. Ah, that's interesting. E5, knight f d7, and e6. What? E6, okay. F takes e6 and d4. Damn, this looks very interesting. And I don't know. Engine is at depth 19. Engine is saying it is plus for black, white. Sorry. Okay, favors white. Okay, yeah. Who would like to play bishop d3? Bishop d3 with knight g5. Attacking the king side basically. Or if black plays knight f6. Then knight e5 paralyzes him. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, that's nice. This is another line where from here you have to take on, right? That's the whole point of this exercise. So another line here is like this is, if they do that, push takes, and then do this and you have the advantage. I mean, whatever the black might do, then you are right. You have ideas like this, and if it goes here, immediately go here, which is great because nothing attacks this anymore. This bishop is stuck. Objectively, white is much better already in the opening. And if this comes, and this can't come, but okay. Ah, cool. That's cool. Okay, so that's a variation. So we saw two lines. That's nice. The move c6 doesn't go very well with 3d4. Okay. See the move c6. This is all the c6. Doesn't go very well with 3d4. This is 3 knight. Okay. 3d4. Okay, knight e2 for example. Ah, that's interesting. Let's reset the board again. I hate this. This. You bring a knight. They bring. You do two knights variation. But what if I push? We saw what happens if it takes. Now we're pushing. And goes back. Where is this? Yeah. Wait, yeah. 92. For instance, c5. Oh, that's nice. Because it's attacked twice, protected twice, and that's a pawn. c5 and c3. And black center can't be held after after knight c6. Trying to reinforce this because c takes d4, c takes d4, and queen a4 d3, queen a4 d3. That's brave, but still white is 1.6 or 10 with equal material. Is it? Seems like black might be better here, but engine clearly says white is better. Black so sorry. Yeah, seems like black center is bad because like this might come next. I mean, actually, just this. This seems interesting, right? If we go back, what I'm saying is e4 c6. If you do two knights variation and they push, just go back. They push that pawn, push this pawn, attack this. They protect that, just take it. They also take it. Then you go queen. They might push it, but in the end of the day, you are better. And its opening is done. So from here you take this. Seems like a good option. Stay with this. Just take it. Take it. Take it and take it. That's awesome. Queen d5. Yeah, so white ends up better. That's the question. Now back to the main line we are studying, which is 3g4. So reset the whole freaking thing. e4, c6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, two knights variation. That's what we are seeing. Caro-Kann, two knights attack. That's what it's called. And g4. This is the line we are studying now. Followed by h3, knight, bishop takes f3. This is the standard choice. Instead, bishop h5 is very risky. This seems like a standard choice. Right? Back up again. Two knights variation. If you play, then black bishop coming here. Push, take. This is the standard variation. But instead, if you go back, very risky in view of e takes d5. C takes d5 and bishop b5 check and knight c6 g4 bishop g6 and knight e5. Here this interesting was takes will lead chaos. And white is slightly better here, I guess. This position is supposed to be playable for black, although it is dangerous for him in view of h4, h5. Yeah, h4, h5, or simply d4 and knight f4. d4, sorry, bishop f4. So this is dangerous. Several books touch upon it, perhaps not thoroughly, apparently. Then what? If I were white, I would look at, and as black, I would worry about rook c8, rook c8 and h4. Intending and d4. Whoa. Black is suffering after 9 f6. Black is suffering after 9 f6. Then bishop takes, knight takes g6. H takes g6. 11 d4. So yeah, black is suffering here, it seems. Why is black suffering? It favors black, man. What the hell? Maybe. And black is worried apparently. 10 h5. Oh, this is interesting. 10 h5. This is another line. 10 h5. Okay, cool. Bishop takes c2. c2. What? Bishop takes c2. Queen takes c2. Okay. dc3. D takes c3. That is there in c3. Oh, this is after the pawn push variation. Okay, I'm continuing random things now. Etc. 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 So yeah, this is pointless. Okay, let's just go back to, yeah, let's just reset the whole damn thing. Right, two knights variation, main line here, C, right? e4 c6, knight, this and this. This is the two knight variation. Yes, yes, sorry. Now it's bishop g4, pawn push, right, h3 and knight takes f3. That's cool. Now queen takes f3. This is also cool. From here, many readers are aware that chess players around the world fell in love with world champion Mikhail Tal's brilliant romantic attacks which have influenced all of us since. What they want, Tal is also delighted chess players' originality and frequent humor. Okay, one of the most wonderful moves in career illustrated both of these qualities. 5. G takes f3. Oh. Is it the same position here and here? Yeah, it's the same position. That's cool. It's supposed to be humorous. So this is a joke. This means it's to play such an absurd move in a casual game is one thing, an international tournament another. But in the refined atmosphere of the World Championship, one does not do such things. What unique. Moscow 1960 white shocked everyone and I hope made them laugh by recapturing with G-Pawn. I think that only recently have we begun to see a growth in best separate towards apparently unexpected moves in the open. Tal would have been pleased by this. At any rate, he promptly got an inferior game but recovered and fought his way to a draw. What's the evaluation here? I mean, maybe because of all these modern things, it's basically better for black, but it's like ever so slightly better. That's what the engine is showing. But I have to see. Is it shuffled, man? Cool. Okay. So basically, it's a throwaway joke. In spite of condemnation 5 received, Tal's mistaken follow-up is easily improved upon by his own session starters, and it's a little disappointing so that few players have listed vicious rating just once. Kudos to Chris Disparker who has 2 games for the 28, who has 2 games for 28, okay, in Mega Base. Now we return to Queen takes because this is obviously a joke. Basically, I mean, takes, right? So this is the two knight variation main line that come here, takes, right. Now this move on the other hand is represented by about 21 mega base games, somewhat less than 2% of all Caro-Kann. White has gained the 2 bishops in return. Yeah, it has 2 bishops in return with lesser development, of course, for somewhat reduced central control. Black is happy to have exchanged light square bishops since he will setting up the pawns on light squares. Because as we can clearly fucking see, it already has 5 pawns on light squares, and is going to do this, maybe this. So I meant this, because yeah, light square bishop is gone and good, and central control is better for black. And now again, these two must be same positions, the position here and the position here, right? I mean, the arrows sometimes seem bad because you know well. It's just obvious stuff. I don't want to talk about it. Cool. Yes, so now setting his pawns on light squares, play can develop along several lines. Now it's 5e6. Right, we just talked about this. Opening up this bishop and putting majority of the pawns on light squares, so light square bishop is pointless, opening up the dark square bishop. Cool. Another setup begins with 5 knight f6, 5 knight f6, d3, e6. White's bishop don't have any exceptionally good squares, and white gets reorganized. Black will get all his pieces out and play e5. Okay, e5. Then why not play e5 actually? Trading space and active pieces for the two bishops. A good piece of organization for black to achieve, that is knight d7, g6 and g7 and bishop d7. Knight d7, g6. Yes, yes. Bishop g7. Yes, that's a good plan in the future. But now we are looking at e6. So again, coming into the main line, two knights variation is this. You take a knight out, let them come, and let them do this. This is the main line, and you do this. They take, you take, and they play e6. Then you proceed with d4. That's what's being said here. White can also play d3, knight d7, and bishop e2. That's very weird. There. This is another bracket. Instead of bishop e2, bishop d2, bishop d6, d4. That's very weird. a6, long castling, b5. Of course, you wanna attack, and 10 bishop d3. Okay, knight e7, e7. Yeah, knight e7. Oh my god, h4, queen b6 is also equal. Planic Petrosian. Yugoslavia, you said. Also equal. So this is equal in the end. Yeah, so it's better for white. But okay, whatever. So we're back to 6d4. Okay, it's just, I hope you understand how we got here. I'm showing it again. d4 and yes, 6d4. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And instead of I can also play 6d3. Yes, we'll go back there. So this 6d3. Knight d7, bishop e2, and bishop g6, and short castle, bishop g7. Hey man, wait a minute. 6d3, knight d7, bishop e2, g6. How? Okay, sorry. 7g6 castles. This. Are you clear here? Okay. 6d4 is the main line. Instead, you can go to 6d3. G. Okay. Yes. And 92. If this takes, And here white can also play d3. Sorry, what? Yes, e6, d3, knight here, right? Knight here, knight d7, bishop e2, yes, g6, castles, and here. Oof, queen g3. Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what it's looking at. Queen b6, crisscross applesauce. Uh-huh. King h1. Whoa, that's cool. Avoiding the pin. Knight e7. 87 with equality. Anand Karpo. Mm-hmm. Is it this? Okay, this is it's a very weird line. I am learning. I don't know. Whoever will watch this in future, I don't know. Hmm. So yeah, 6d4. Yeah, should be here. 6d4, right? Again, for 6, yes, and 6d4. Cool. And then here 6, knight f6 or d takes c4. Knight f6 is also possible. This is also possible. The main line seems to be knight f6. Good. Next, bishop d3, reinforcing this because they added an attacker. We added a defender. That's cool. Has this ever happened? I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I am in black in this position, which indicates it's bad. I hope they'll teach more about how it's better for black. I don't know, it's everywhere we end up it's better for white. Okay, just how to play against the Caro-Kann. How to play as Caro-Kann? I don't know where I'm gonna learn it, but okay. Let's see. Let's try and observe what are the bad things here, and let's not run into those things. So very bad. So I often take the bishop back here. Light square bishop. Light square bishop should be traded. In Caro-Kann, trading light square bishop is better. That is one lesson I learned. Okay, bishop to d3 we added, and now d takes c4. Here, black intentionally surrenders the center. Oh, that's nice. Knight takes c4. Knight takes c4. Okay, queen d4 is risky because here it is. Instead of that, queen d4 is risky. d4 c3, queen d8. Yeah, just for the pawn, seriously. And castles. Yeah, it's risky because voice is coming, but it's hardly clear. Yeah, it's still not clear, but white will be ahead in development, that's for sure. That's good. So instead, just go back to this. Knight takes c4, queen takes c4, queen d7, knight d7, then c3, knight f6, that's, and queen e2, bishop to d6, making way for castling. This is the main line, as you can see. So e4 c6, one knight, two knights position, come here, exchange, and move that. And so once they do d4, bring out your knight. They do this, take it, they also take it, you also take it, they also take it. You take this knight, they reinforce the pawn, come here, come back, and take out your bishop. This is what happened till now. Right? I hope these two look exactly the same. Right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, we are learning simple. Let's now turn to the main lines. Lol, two knights variation is what happened till now. Black sets up this kind of restrained structure that is seen in Slavs and even other defenses. Pawns on light squares complement the dark square bishop while restraining white center. As in those openings, one idea is to get developed quickly and play either c5 or e5. See chapter 3 on structures for more examples. Cool. So now we have studied the main line of Caro-Kann defense. Two knights variation. Where white turns up better for some reason. Man, that's nice though. Reset. I don't know how long we've been streaming, but okay. Okay, it's been more than an hour. And we learned only two knights variation. Let us please turn to the main lines. Okay, let's see how long it is. Okay. Exchange variation. Yeah. Exchange variation, advanced variation. Man. This is really tough, huh? Okay. So we saw some ideas here. We saw basically what we saw is knight c3. Okay, this is staple Caro-Kann, right? And here you just develop. They come here, you go here, they take with the queen. Now they do this. Then you do what? f4. Yes. Okay, this is bad. 4 is h3. h3? Wait. Ehanium Pusk. e6. 5 e6, yes. d4, yes, 6 d4, and knight f6, then bishop d3, d takes, knight takes, queen takes, this knight comes here, and this dude, what does he do? Now we are at 10c3, yeah. Reinforce the pawn, attacks, we need to, and do this. That is what we have learned. Back up again, e4 c6, one knight, two knights, there's a two knight variation. They'll pin your knight and they'll exchange the light square bishop, put the pawns on light squares, and once they do that, that's where we are. The two knight variation. That's interesting. That's what we learned today. We saw many other variations. So basically what we have explored here is two knights being knight f3. That is great. And once we turn to the main lines. Main lines being, we set the board, this, and then d4, d5. This is bound to happen. This I see every day. Yes, Caro-Kann resembles the French defense. Pawn on d5, second move forces white to decide what to do with e4. Exchange, defend, or Gambit. Some of the listening questions are quite similar. It also been said that Caro-Kann resembles Slav. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. It does. Instead of this, it's like instead of this, it's here. And if this is here, if this is here, and sorry, if this is here, and this is here, that's Slav. Because 1c6 takes away the best square from knight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this because this knight wants to go here or here. From c6 knight, yes, yes, but keeps an open view for the light squared bishop. Yes, yes. Not surprisingly, however, the characters of the position from 1e4, 1e4 turned out radically different. This is a Slav advanced variation, and e4 by white is a rarity in the Slav. Yeah, because if you do this, it's a Slav defense gambit, whatever. I mean, it's basically like putting e4 right now. Which I mean, I'll tell you what I'm saying. This. This is called Slav. Do this. It's a gambit. It's a very rare move. In any event, 2d5 compels a response, right? Not this. e4, c6, and 2d5. Sorry, yeah, 2d4, 2d5 compels a response. Okay, I'll be looking at both exchange variation and the advanced variation. That's exact. I think that those variations are the most useful considered in terms of this book's organization. Yes, I won't be dealing with three knight c3 main lines. Oh, that's very interesting. Although naturally there are one I am also leaving out fantasy variation 3f3. Ooh, fantasy variation. Although it has its 4 points of the superior positional comparison after 3f3 e6. Ooh, ooh. Knight c3 b4. Sorry, knight c3 and bishop b4. That's interesting. Yeah, that's why I always put my pawn here. These are not only the moves, of course, not the only moves, of course. When 5 e5, oh, okay, e5, c5 is actually good version of a French defense because white's extra tempo due to a c6 c5 has been used for the awful move f3. It's not only just white's king side but also take side. Okay, cool, nice. So we studied Caro-Kann to net variation. For now, we'll just go ahead, play a game, and be done with it, right? Hopefully, yes. Now we will be playing a game of 5 minutes and end the stream. We are white now, so invite. Of course, all this while we study this, and I should have tried playing e4, right? This is Queen's Gambit. So sorry, Queen's Gambit. Yeah, I just pushed this pawn. See, this is like naturally I grinded this myself and came up with this opening actually. Let's see what happens. Whenever he moves this, this is my impromptu response generally, but now that I have pawn here, I don't know what I'll do. Ah man, I'll do it. Huh? If I take this, if it goes here, then I'll take this side. Just take it. And now, first take it, put this here. Okay, interesting. It will fake up. I don't think so. That seems fine to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna long castle. Don't be stupid. This pawn is unprotected. I mean, it is protected. See what happens. And king of the obvious lords. Okay, bye bye book. And transform fit to screen. Okay, guys. I hope that's fine. The obvious part. What did they do? Yeah. No, castle. See what happens. Yeah, let's attack this once. What else are we attacking? This. They do castle. This is bad. This can't be moved, so let's just restrict this knight. I expected. What to do now? Can't do this. If I do this, might move. I'm gonna do this. They do this. Do this. Okay. We are officially going to lose this. Let them promote. We have 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. What the hell is happening? 1, 2, 3. They only have 2. So should be okay, right? Should we do? Should play something weird and quirky. Let's just move the king out of the way. You promote if you want, I don't care. Protect this pawn and then yeah, seems like a reasonable idea. We are oh, I'm sorry you can't see the time. Lol. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna no, chess analysis. Yes, I'm just gonna do this. Perfect. Yes. Okay. What the hell just happened? Giving away a knight. That seems like a good move. It's actually a nice, great move. Because if I don't take this, okay, that's an awesome move actually. If I take this, you wanna promote. Now lose something. Yeah, let's just lose that because this is also under threat next. Yeah, I'm fine with that because he promotes, right? I take. If he takes, I'll take back. Boom. And I think we're all equal. Are we equal? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Coming here for some reason. Let's see. Okay, that's bad. Is it so bad? I don't think that's so bad. Okay, that's bad now. So confusing. This is under attack. This is under attack. Okay. If only there's a way to remove this and also if I do just this, you won't take this. If only my knight can come here, it can't. I think the bishop is more important, so I'm just going to do this. I don't know. Okay, that's intense. Seems interesting now. I just move this away, I'll take this. I don't know. I'm protecting this. Hey, it's going very complicated and I'm very low on time now. Expected response. Ooh, is not expected at all. I think I should resign right at this point. Yep, that's a very bad. Oof. Yeah. Yikes. That's just. Let's see that analysis. Okay. Where did it go wrong? It's fine, 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 fine. Yeah, taking that was bad, right? Shouldn't have taken that. Okay, that was not so bad. It was. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that. It's bad enough. Ah. Yeah, this move was just completely pointless. That is true. Yes, I took that. Okay, here this was fine. Okay. Ah, man. That was the blunder and he took advantage of that. This was the blunder. This could have been. We would have done this. Then what? Takes? I don't get it. Oh, that's unprotected. Okay. Okay, back to the game. Here, fagged up. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of this game move too, but you just want to take this, right? Then what? Maybe this. Yeah, just think of stupidest moves. This. Uh, good move, good move. Here I just resign, right? Pointless. I'm already down 2 points and then I'm gonna lose 3 more points. It's just like nightmare. Okay, that was nice. Okay, I'm sorry that evolution was. Hey, wait, that's cool. Let's play one more game. Yes, hopefully a Caro-Kann. Play, man. You're not playing. Come on. Play. I hate it. Why is it even not abandoning? Eh. Yes, play. Yes, Caro-Kann. 2 nights variation. Play 2 nights variation. Exchange. Of course, I'm gonna exchange. This is what I have to study here. Here, at this point, I'm totally confused. And I played this. Now I understood the concept of light squares. So I'm putting my pawns on the light squares, and whenever I get attacked, I do not want to trade my dark square bishop, right? Yes, that's good. I just want to trade my light square bishop. If that's bad for them, it must be bad for me as well. So now they put this here. I'm just gonna take it. Ah, they saw it. They saw it. Of course, they saw it. But I'm gonna do that. Continue with this. and then this and this and this to avoid the knight. Let's see what happens. Hmm, think I can do this. Two attackers, two defenders, two attackers, two defenders. I'm gonna lose it. If I come here, what does it accomplish? Nothing much. But if I do this, I think they'll sacrifice this. Still let sacrifice. I do this too much of a commitment, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Push. They push, I'm just gonna take it. Oh, I'm gonna push. They might push now. Can I push? If they push, maybe I should go here. And if they push, I push. That makes total sense. Defend. Let's just go back here. Defending this and this. We want queen trade. Do we want queen trades? Not really. First, we'll get this pawn. We might get that pawn. Not so sure. Attack protected twice. We won't get that pawn, but if you do this, he takes, and I take. It's just a bad trade for me. This is good bishop. Now if I push now, it has two attackers to defend. Okay, three attackers and two defenders. So I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna do this. If he pushes, I just take it, I guess. So I'll just remove it. Of course he's not gonna push it. If it takes, my pawn structure goes bad. Okay. Now can I push? Three attackers, three defenders. If I push now, then he takes, I take. That's clever. Not gonna love it, but I'm just gonna do this stuff. I don't know. I knew it, man. I knew it. I fucking knew it. What the hell? What's he threatening? You can't threaten anything. I'll just go threaten this. Oh, this pawn. Okay, I think this pawn is lost now. I don't know, man. Seems very weird. Okay. Man. No time. Okay, man. What now? Okay, that's weird, but I'll do it because why not? Hey, man. It's getting very weird here. There's a pawn up. Don't know what to do. This is not attacked yet. Thank you for the free fucking look. Oh, that's great. I'm low on time. That's one thing I'll take care of. But I think I can remove this, right? There's no way he's gonna attack that. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the resignation. And on that note, we are going to end the longest